It has been a minute since I have done one of these videos, and I wanted to do an up-to-date best and worst of my luxury purchases roundup for you, because I have a lot of great picks, a lot of beautiful pieces that I have been loving in my wardrobe, and there's also been a lot of not great purchases and things that I have been getting absolutely zero wear in my closet, and things that are on the way out. So let's go ahead. I'm going to jump between my best and my worst, show you a few of my favorite picks and a few of my not so favorite picks. We have a lot to cover here, my friends, and I can't wait to hear what you think of my best and worst picks. Let us start off on a positive note, shall we, with the Celine Romy bag. I love this bag so much. I made a whole dedicated what's in my bag video. This is pretty close to a perfect bag in my opinion. It's the perfect size. It's got so much room in it. I really like the shoulder strap. I haven't been much of a shoulder strap kind of bag gal, but I love the size. I love the shape. I love that it's slouchy. It's got the pebbled leather, so it's not going to show any crazy signs of wear, and it also has gold hardware, so I get so much use and love from this bag, and it was definitely a top purchase from the last year. And now for a not so great bag purchase. This is my Bottega Veneta Mini Jody, and I was so over the moon excited and ecstatic when this one had come back in stock. My wardrobe is really mainly neutral, so I was really looking for pops of color in my accessories to add some fun to my wardrobe, and this just seemed like the perfect bag to do it. It also has gold hardware, which I was really thrilled about. It's one of those like squishy bags that's actually quite roomy for a smaller night out bag. I think I wore it to one dinner ever, and other than that it remained untouched. So I've actually had this one for sale on my Depop, and it's getting kicked out. So this was just, I don't know why, because I look at it, I love it. I love it when people style the mini Jody bags. I think they're so beautiful, but I basically just changed my mind about it. There's nothing else to say on that one, so that's a no. And if you wanted to have a mini Jody green bag in your life, that one is currently on my Depop. Back to another best bag purchase. I literally just talked about this, and it's the newest piece in my collection, if you will, but I just have to mention it again. This is the Dior Club bag. This to me is the perfect night out bag, the perfect like formal, dressed up, elegant, classy, beautiful, all the descriptive words that you could think of to describe this. Love that it has the champagne gold hardware. I like that it's not too loud in the branding. You have like a little Dior dangle here, and other than that, it's just nice plain quilted. I don't like anything that's too loud and splashy, and this is just great. You can also make it a little bit more casual if you wanted to use the leather strap that it comes with, but for me, this is definitely going to be my go-to going out bag, and I love the style. It actually fits a lot. It's very roomy in here, so I can fit all of my technology and my necessities when I'm going out, and it also just, you just feel really special when you're holding this bag. This is what I needed in my life. Not this. Now going back to the dark side, another bag purchase regret, this sweet little Dior number. Now, one of those things, it's a weird thing. I look at it, I love it. I think it's very classy, beautiful. I do like this Dior logo print. I like the quilting. It gives me vintage vibes, which I think is why I love it so much. And it's actually quite roomy. I do fit a lot in here. It has a strap, obviously, which I've put inside, but I just never reach for this bag. Never. I've worn it a handful of times. I don't know why it doesn't get any use from me. I'm hemming and hawing about getting rid of it in my collection because sometimes I can make those decisions pretty quickly. I'm a very decisive person. I'm really impatient. I don't like to sit and wait on things. So I bought this in September of last year, and I think I've worn it twice in that time since. And so I sit there and I'm like, it's collecting dust. It's not getting wear. All my other bags, like I consistently wear and use so much. And when I'm not reaching for something, I feel like it's wasting space. It's wasting space and it's wasting my money. I could be having another bag that I'm wearing all the time, you know what I mean? So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Do you guys think it's a classic bag, or do you think it's one that needs to go? I don't know why I don't wear it. I feel like it is a more timeless style, and I love the gold. I never reach for it. Would love to hear your thoughts on that one. Now I did want to mention one more bag, and I'm kind of cheating because I wasn't going to include gifted items, but I had done a campaign with the Vestiaire Collective, and this was the bag that I had chosen to do it with. It's the Hermes Garden Party tote, and I just have to say, if you guys happen to watch my last like bag collection video, I talked about my Louis Vuitton big duffel bag and how I never use it. It's so loud. It's a little bit too loud and obnoxious for me. I always feel, I don't know, weird about carrying it around. I feel like it's just a beacon of like, here, steal me. It's just I don't know, I never use it, but I really wanted some kind of like weekend or bigger bag because we spend so many nights downtown. I'm constantly packing overnight bags, and I just wanted something that was perfect for that. And this this tote was just the perfect option for me. I use this every week, multiple times a week. I am constantly packing everything in here. I literally shove my entire life into this bag and carry it around. It gets so much use, you would never know because there's no signs of wear. I feel like the dark addition to the canvas pattern just hides anything that could possibly be on this, but it's so sturdy. I love the color. I love that it's not loud at all. You would never know that this is a Hermes bag unless you know, and I love that. Quiet luxury, as they're saying on TikTok these days. Yeah, I love this bag. I get so much use out of it. And even if I hadn't done that campaign, that is a bag that I absolutely would have purchased. I wear it all the time. Another worst purchase, a regretted purchase. I've actually already also recently mentioned this. This is my Magda Butrym. I really hope I'm not butchering that name, but my Magda suit. Oh man, I dropped a pretty penny on this suit and I really thought it was gonna be the suit of my dreams. I thought I was gonna wear this so much. It's such a nice, lightweight, thin, clean, beautiful blazer. I did get both pieces tailored. I got the shoulders taken in because they were super, super oversized, even though I had actually sized down 2 sizes in this blazer. And the pants were just, I don't know, they fit me strange. And I had actually put this on my list to be styled in my hour appointment with Allison and we never got to it. So I definitely want to do a follow-up. This is in my regretted purchases, but it's also in my I hope I can make work in my wardrobe section because I never wear it. I don't know how to style it and make it work for my everyday wardrobe. So I'm hoping that I can get some insight on how to style this well and to then be able to move it to my loved category in my wardrobe because I love it. I love to stare at it, but yeah, she's collecting dust in my wardrobe. And as of now, it continues to be a worst. For the next 2 best and worst pieces, we're having the battle of the stud dresses. This black dress is in my best category. This is one of the best dress purchases I've ever made. I've only worn it twice, technically, but they were 2 big, like, influencer formal occasions that I needed such attire for. And it's one of those dresses that I've now styled so differently. Like, the first time I wore it, I did a slicked bun, really high black heels. And then the second time I wore it with loose hair and gold heels. And it just gave it such a different vibe. And I feel like it kind of doesn't matter. This is one of those pieces that I can wear over and over and over again. And I plan to have in my closet forever because it's perfect. It's timeless. I love the long tulle skirt. It's kind of got a little bit of a drop waist. It's so flattering. It's got a little open, sneaky back here. And I just adore this dress and I can't wait to have another opportunity to wear her. She's perfect. But that dress unfortunately has a worst counterpart and it's sitting in some crinkled plastic because I have a little backstory for you. Last summer I went on a trip with Moroccan Oil to the Hamptons and it was very, very fancy. And it's one of those things where I look back on and it's incredible how much your style can change. I look back on outfit choices that I've made in days and years past and oh man, I just can't believe I wore this on a beautiful summer night in the Hamptons at a beautiful beachy like dockside restaurant to a daily front row fashion dinner. I'll never get over it. I looked like I was dressing for winter. It was just such an outfit mistake and the tragedy came in the fact that it was a very hot summer. Your girl was sweating. I thought I was safe wearing a linen dress, but in fact no one told me that I had a giant sweat stain right here on my chest. And that sweat stain right front and center unfortunately did make the Instagram gallery that the Daily Front Row had posted. They didn't tag me in that and with good reason. They probably saw that and they were like, oh, why would you post it? And that's not even the worst part, okay? Because the dress is beautiful. I do love it. But in my mind, I was like, I'm getting rid of this dress. This is gonna haunt me forever. I can't get over the sweat stain. So I took it to the dry cleaners so that I could then go and post it for sale on my Depop. And well, my friends, she remains in the plastic with the "We love our customers" hanger from the dry cleaner because he absolutely destroyed it. I would like to note that I did read the label and it says dry clean only. So I didn't think that anything could go wrong. But oh baby, did it go wrong. The color, the dye from all of the faux leather trimming bled into the entirety of the dress. So now I'm stuck with my little sweat and tragedy dress forever. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. Also, the dry cleaner said nothing. He just handed it to me and was like, hey, go have a great day. And I took it home and I was like, hold on, what happened? So now this deep, dark, now stained tragedy remains in my eyeballs forever. And I think it's one of those moments where I could finesse mess with this, I could perhaps find a way to dye it black, or I could even dye it navy blue, honestly. That would be very pretty. I'm sure I can find a way to salvage this because it was way too expensive to not do anything about it, but I can't believe the dry cleaner did me so dirty like this. Is it Staud? Is it the dry cleaner? Is it me? Anyway, the universe is telling me that this dress just needs to go, so that's in my worst. Let's talk about some shoes. Oh, how I love these heels so much. These are my sweet little Jimmy Choo white pumps. I've talked endlessly about these and how much of an impact they've had in my wardrobe and my event and fancier dressing, and I just never knew that I needed a pair of white patent pumps as much as I did once I had them. I got these at Bicester Village when I was on a lovely little shopping trip in the UK with Victoria and Susie, and it's just been true love ever since. I've worn these a million times to many different things and styled in so many different ways, and I can't wait to wear these in the summer with just like jeans and a little white tank top. Like, I'm gonna wear these to brunch. You best believe these are gonna make me a heels gal. I'm in love. I got them for 50% off, and I would highly recommend if you live near a Jimmy Choo outlet. I actually didn't realize this. We have a Jimmy Choo outlet in Vancouver, and it's fabulous. Yeah, I'd highly recommend checking them out if you are in the market for some Jimmy Choo heels, because these are so good and they're also so comfortable. They're the perfect height. Ugh, I love them. And you know, we've got to continue on to the worst purchase, which could have been a best. It could have been a best purchase, but I need to talk to you about these Bottega Veneta stretch sandals. Ugh, I'm so upset. I was so excited about these. And I did get to wear them a couple of times before they absolutely betrayed me. I guess I was just in the mood for some white heels in my life. And these were honestly like the perfect height that you can wear them for an extended period of time. They're nice and thin and strappy, so you can wear them in so many different ways. This was gonna be my summer shoe. And when I was wearing them on a trip in Hawaii, my feet started to hurt after many hours of wearing heels. So I took them off and I was carrying them back to our hotel room in my bare feet. And the straps on these heels are loose. They're not attached to anything on the shoe. And lo and behold, I wake up the next morning, I go to put these on, and I realized that the strap was gone. I searched high and low. I called everybody at the hotel. I was on a hunt for the tragic lost strap, and it was nowhere to be found. And the big kicker here is that this was a lot of money. This is a designer purchase from Bottega Veneta, okay? A lot of coin went into here, and they won't do a damn thing about it. I called Bottega Veneta directly. I called multiple stores. I sent in an email. I sent in a repair request. They were like, absolutely not. There's nothing we can do. I'm like, I will pay whatever it costs to make this little piece of leather. I will pay for it. Just make me another strap. And they wouldn't do it. They were like, absolutely not. So I've been trying to find someone locally to create another strap for me so that I can wear these, but otherwise they're completely useless. Like, there's nothing I can do. My one thought was getting a little like gold chain and doing a little gold chain moment and just being able to slide that in there. But ultimately I was like, why is it so hard to find someone to make a little leather strap like this? Also, Bottega Veneta, that's such, I don't know. Is that wrong of me to say that I think that's such bad customer service? Like, I know they have a repair shop somewhere. Surely someone can make that little replacement strap. So those shoes are the worst because they are sitting there unloved, strapless, and unused. And it's very, very sad. I have more shoes to discuss with you. Now, it's no secret if you follow me on the gram, you will have seen these 12,000 million times. These are my lovely little Hermes sandals. I did buy them in a couple of colors, I'll be honest, but I think the white ones are my most used, most worn, most loved. They go with absolutely everything. They're like my summer, hot weather go-to shoe. They're so comfortable. They just feel so dressy and classy. I love them. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about these because they're definitely a very saturated visual on Instagram, but I don't care. I love them and I wear them so much. And it's funny because I actually have a worse counterpart to that. And I don't know, like, you know what? It's my mission. Much like my gray suit, it is my mission to wear these this summer, but it's just funny because I bought the blue version. I bought these secondhand on Vestiaire. Aren't they beautiful? Like, I love the color. I think they're so great. And I actually bought these because of Amelia Liana, and I actually sent her a message when I did so because she had posted a photo and I was like, oh my God, these are magical. I simply must find them. And lo and behold, like in that moment when I had been searching for them online, a used pair was available on Vestiaire in my size. And I was like, say less. The thing I love about Vestiaire actually is that you can like, I'm so sorry guys, my lighting's really going in and out here. Anyway, what I love about Vestiaire is you can submit offers. You don't just have to buy it at the price that's shown necessarily. You can do a little bit of negotiating. So I had a little moment with these, ordered them immediately, told Amelia, I was like, this is a terrible influence. I bought these instantly. And I haven't worn them. They're perfect. Like, I don't know why I don't just wear these with a pair of jeans and a white shirt. Like, it's so easy to wear these. That was 2 years ago. I bought these in August of 2021 and I haven't worn them. They're literally, like, they still have the sticker on them. I have not touched them. They are unused. So that's why they're in the worst. But again, like the gray suit, I hope to make them the best. SOS. I'm finishing this video with a worst category, a category specific, and that's because I'm banning myself from purchasing any more designer sunglasses. I love buying sunglasses. I buy them all the time and I never wear them. I always wear my same plain black YSL sunglasses. They're my most worn, most used. I guess you could include that in my best. Let's just pretend I gave that extra thought and that I included the YSL ones in the best category. So we'll just add that little side note there and go with the worst. So I have 2 pairs of sunglasses here that a lot of moolah were spent on and I don't wear them ever. This pair from Bottega Veneta. Ooh, sorry Bottega, but also not sorry.
Give me a leather strap.
I think these are so cool. And actually, this was technically a gift from Vanessa, from my manager, because she had given me a gift card for my birthday to a very cool little store in Toronto called the Webster. And I felt really overwhelmed when I went in there because I decided that an hour before I had to leave for my flight, that was going to be the time I was going to find something, when I could have just held onto the gift card and tried to make a more thoughtful purchase. But nay, I wanted to buy something right away. So I bought these Bottega Veneta sunglasses, and there's nothing wrong with them. I think they're so cool. They're so cool, but I have such a big head. I have such a big head, and almost all sunglasses are always too tight on me, and I get an instant headache. So it's something that I know I just need to go get fixed. I just haven't done it yet. But in my mind, I just thought, why did I buy another pair of black sunglasses? I have a perfect pair of sunglasses. I didn't need it. It was totally a rushed purchase. I shouldn't have done it. They're so beautiful. I need to do something about it. But yeah, I just wish that I had like sat and waited and thought about that for another minute. And then this brand is actually very cool. Dan and I went to the store when we were in Los Angeles at the start of last year. It's Jacques Marimage. The store is positively exquisite. These are some very, very expensive sunglasses. It was pretty crazy, but Dan actually got his like daily glasses there, and he got his prescription lenses put in, and they're so cool. The designs are so unique. They're so beautiful. Look at these sunglasses. This is the Walker style by them for anyone who cares. And again, I think they are amazing. Like, even, oh my god, look at them with this little vest. Like, come on, these are so cool. Look at the gold detailing. They're just so beautifully made. Like, the quality of these sunglasses is honestly unmatched, which is why we decided to buy them. Would I buy them again for that amount of money? Absolutely not. But the same reason as the Bottega ones, they're just so tight on my head, and I don't know why I do that to myself. Like, I try them on, I sit there and I think, those are tight. I'm gonna get a headache from this, but they look amazing, so I don't care. Yes, Alana, you do care. You don't want to get constant headaches from your sunglasses. I can't wear them. I need to get them stretched, widened, whatever the process is called. Something needs to be done. But yeah, just in general, I'm banning myself from here on out from buying designer sunglasses. I don't need them. I love the pairs that I have, and yeah, that's why I'm technically putting the entire category in my worst. And that, my friends, concludes this little 2023 updated version of my best and worst luxury purchases. Would love to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think of my best buys? What do you think of my worst buys? Do you agree with some of my decisions here? Are you surprised by any of them? And I would also love to hear what pieces you are loving at the moment, if any at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, as always, for being here, and I'll see you all very soon for a new video. Bye!